here. So, boy, oh my days. Dereck Chisora goes in on Eddie Hearn and was it Mr. Sal, one of the Sala brothers, and Adam Smith about not getting no money. They're just wrapping up the final press conference right now. EJ Boxing Live reporting. So, obviously, I'm not at the press conference. What we're going to do, we're going to play back. We're going to play back what Dereck Chisora had to say, and then Josh Taylor, just Taylor and Regis Progress. They're face to face now. Josh Taylor's talking how he was doing when he faced the Harvard Davis. Regis Progress asked him back. So they're going backwards and forwards. That should be a great final. Dereck Chisora was saying that he should get more money. And these guys on the World Boxing Super Series haven't done anything. They don't deserve to be the main. But Dereck Chisora just wants more money. I don't know what really is happening. All I know is this. I'll play back and you guys can make your decision. But it's all going down. A normal standard press conference has turned into a heated event. Regis Progress come there with his two belts, just say they cover his one belt, but they're looking at the undisputed. It should be a good World Boxing Super Series. And the press conference is over. There's an Eddie Hearn, so the interviews are coming in, Baron Goodwin, all the interviews there. But listen, man, that was a shock, a surprise. I'm actually surprised that these sort of things have come out right on the eve of the thing, and that will be the story right now. I think we can take a picture. Oh, there's Conor Ben taking his picture as well. We've got a fight, not yet still. So listen, what do you guys think? Do you think Dereck Chisora is right? Do you think he's right? Should he get paid more? Because he's been in London in some good fights in London, and these guys and the O2 getting paid with you. I don't. Listen, you think he's right? Should he get paid? Ooh. Well, the press conference is about to finish now, so we're gonna have to replay in a minute when this press conference is done. All right, of what Dereck Chisora actually said, and I'm sure he's gonna block on a couple of interviews, boy. That's the thing with Dereck Chisora. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know what Dereck Chisora's gonna say, boy. It goes in the day you had at the press conference. So, all right, let me just what I need to do. I need to find the actual bit where it is. So I think the press conference is officially over. Let's find some information on this. This is. I'm sure people are gonna be wondering about this, that, the other. David Hay, Eddie Hearn. I mean, like that was a shock, boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That was a surprise, yo. And Sky tried to cut it out, right? So I had to jump onto another street to get the full presser because Sky cut it out, man. Let me see who else is covering it live, man. The Zone. Okay, the Zone covered it live. Let me see the Zone. Because boy, let me see if I can replay that joint right there. They live? Let me see if they live. Yeah, so if you don't know, don't worry, I'll find it. I'll find the clip because it's round. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going nowhere. Trust me, that clip ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Dereck Chisora going off on Eddie Hearn, boy. That there, whoo, fire. Dereck, man, he knows how to get his name out there, man. And listen, people will talk about it now and say, yo, maybe Dereck does deserve more money or whatever. Give him whatever money he wants. In any case, yeah, boy, the main event is the main event. The two young guys, they were talking up. Yeah, see, look, they've got the clip. See, he's already up already. Look, here we go. They're up already. See, told you.
Like Dereck says to him and goes to him, why did you take this? You're there.
No. Not this one. No. There's not this clip. Nah, we want to get the proper clip, bro. We want to get the proper clip. We got Matchroom. Let me see if Matchroom got it here. Let's find the clip. I'll find the clip, man. You ain't going. Okay, the press conference. I'll find the clip. Well, bear with me, guys. Let me find this right here when Dereck just goes off. He just went straight in. He wasn't holding back nothing.
Rickster, it's been a long time coming. This one.
Go. It's coming, people.
I watched Dereck spar.
Here we go. David Hayes talking now.
Since that fight.
David Hayes still in the fight.
Done some.
He's doing what he does. Let's see what.
Arena, and it's once again the O2. He's got a great history.
You see Dereck looking frustrated right there. Let me turn the volume up.
Excited about the fact that Parker's in shape.
Derek don't even care about no fucking Parker. He cares about getting paid, bro. Give him my money.
Last time out, I think he's going to do the same.
They should go back to Don Charles, man. They should never go rid of Don Charles.
From today, you're in for an absolute treat, and Joseph Parker will never have had the heat that's going to be brought to him on the 26th of October.
We'll see.
Del boy, back.
Here we go. Here we get.
LA.
Let's get into it, bro.
Fun sit down with Mr. Parker.
Sky's gonna cut it out though.
You've wanted this fight for a long time.
No, this is.
And everyone expecting fireworks.
No, this ain't Sky though.
Chisora against.
Here we go. Look at revving up.
Yeah.
Here we
There's
go.
a couple of questions on this. So it's just clear right now.
Here we go.
Here. Who's the main event of this fight? Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Like, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell out O2 for them guys to be in the main event. So I'm not going to be like cheap support to these guys. We need to change that. I'm bringing order, so I'm not playing that. I'm not going to be cheap support. Simple as. I'm on box office because these guys want to sell box office by themselves. So fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show. Okay, let's talk about that fight. No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, my London fans, and then you want to put these little guys, nobody knows about them, on my show, and then trying to mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious. Okay, you know this is not right. Fucking Muhammad Ali trophy. Nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, the big guys. Yeah, that boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the cheap support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one and number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
We number one and number two.
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
Number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Look at this shit here. You understand what I'm saying? I told
I'm
you.
going to pass over to you here.
And he passed the buck.
Oh, Adam? One of you? Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm going to go fucking ballistic now.
Yo, shit.
Yeah, I want more money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull me out, and then you won't be a box office.
For sure.
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me not making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making. Let me put it in my pocket.
I thought there were two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on. Did you tell me? Am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money.
Look at this guy here.
And then
bro.
we can get to business.
Look at this guy here.
I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline.
Whoa.
That is it.
Callum, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. You know, Mike Tyson said it. When AJ knocked out Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's going back to the heavyweights. Yeah? And that's it. Yeah? We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, you know, on Sky because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
I'll introduce the fighters. The number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion, the Tartan Tornado,
Good
with
God.
a perfect record of 15-0, and someone who has beaten on his way here to.
Tell him to go boxing fucking Glasgow, mate. And sell out Glasgow, let's see it. And if people go buy those tickets in Glasgow, that's it, man.
So you let me do my thing, and you talk to
Fuck
Eddie later.
off.
You talk to Eddie later. The Tartan Tornado, Mr. Josh Taylor.
See?
Hi everyone, how's it going? But awkward, but that's what it is. No, looking forward to it. First time fighting here in
Let's
London.
go back, bro. Let's run it back.
Go to
Let's run it back. Run the thing back, bro.
LA, had a good
come sit down with
Derek-
Mr. Parker.
Hey, look, you know what he
to look
did,
him in
yeah?
the eye. He wanted-
Derek actually he walked out the presser as well. Like he you know what I'm saying? He wasn't just even taking that. He walked out the presser as well. So what I mean, he's like, yo. He said, you know, he walked out the presser. So you know, it's just like, yo, bro, Chisora is deep, bro. You know what I mean? It's deep. It's deep. Like, I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run the thing back here. So, you know what I mean? You guys can hear it again for yourself, and that, like, he's blatantly not joking around, didn't it? I think it went on for a bit though. I think it actually went on a bit longer, but like that's mainly the gist of it. So what do you guys think? You think Derek should be paid more? What do you think, man? You know what I'm saying? Or what do you think? You know? Has Derek got a point? Does he need to bring it up there and then? What's going on between him and David Hay? Why has he got no coach? These questions and more should be answered. You know what I'm saying? I'll run it back again though, so let me just get the stuff sorted out, mate. You know what I mean? Hold on. Get the stuff sorted out. Things too long. Okay, that's too long. Oh man, it's a shocking, man. It's just the shocker, bro. That's the stuff you just don't expect to see to come out like just like that. That's stuff you don't expect to see, you know. You expect people to conduct themselves how they supposed to conduct themselves, you know. Yeah, Derek wasn't buying into that stuff. Derek's hard guy to control when he's angry, you know. And if you don't know, like look at him and Dylan White and the whole presser down there. So you know, we gonna find out, boy. Let me just find a little clip. Play the little clip again. Hopefully you'll play the clip again. Let's play it.
in this fight for a long time, and everyone expecting fireworks with Chisora against Joseph Parker.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions on this, and so we'll just clear right now as we see up here. Who's the main event of this fight?
Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Like that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell out all two for them guys to be in the main event, so I'm not gonna be like cheap support to these guys. I'm gonna change that. I'm bringing order, so I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna be cheap support. Simple as. I'm playing on box office because these guys wouldn't sell box office by themselves, so fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay, let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, to my London fans, and then you want to put these two guys nobody knows about them on my show, and then trying to mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious. Okay, you know this is not right. Yeah, you did. Fucking Muhammad Ali trophy. Nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, the big guys. Yeah. And boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the cheap support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one, number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
We number one, number two.
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
We number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no?
I'll squash you.
If I'm not, I want my money.
They're gonna be stop. I'll squash you. That's what he said. He said, "I'll squash you." You don't let me start. I'll squash you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm gonna go fucking ballistic now.
See, look at these friends
I
to go
want more
fuck.
money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my
Derek is
fans.
fucking
No,
around,
if that's
bro.
the case, pull me out of it.
Derek is
Pull me out,
crazy.
and then it won't be a box office.
What's your thought?
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me not making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making. Let me put it in my pocket.
My thoughts are two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on. And you tell me, am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money.
Dereck
And then
Chisora,
we can
boy.
get to business.
This
I'm
is
sorry
everywhere.
for doing this right now, but I feel like
This is
you're
everywhere.
just fucking me with no Vaseline.
Whoa, bro.
That is it. Callum, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
I told you.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. You know, Mike Tyson said when AJ knocked out Leonard Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's gone back to
Dereck's
the
deep.
Yeah, and that's it.
Dereck's deep,
Yeah.
bro.
We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, you know, on Sky because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
Good Lord.
Right, I'll introduce the fighters.
Yeah,
The
see,
number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion.
at this point, Dereck walks at the press conference, right? Let me see this in any more if they say anything more. He walks at the press conference at some point because he had enough. You know what I mean? He walks at the press conference. Dereck had enough. You know what I mean? He got 2 on top. But bro, that's more or less the gist of what he said. You know what I mean? I like it though. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you know, at some point, you know, some people ignoring you. So sometimes you gonna make a statement and say what you feel, whether Dereck's right or wrong. Listen, it's wow. What a better stage you have the world media watching, bro. Like, if they're not giving them money, they'll talk about it. Now they might have to, or they're gonna drop him. Either way, you know what I mean?
We should go by
David Hayes.
today. You're in for that.
Him and David Hay ain't working, man. That's all I'm saying. They ain't working. They ain't working. You know what I mean? They're not really working. Don usually holds Dereck together. Like, that's Don Charles. They've been together. He understands Dereck well. But David Hay, I'm sure David Hay didn't know Dereck was gonna say that, guaranteed. But he probably, I would have liked to see his face
And
when that thing was popping. David Hay's face was thinking, "Whoa."
To him.
But David Hay's all about keeping it cool and this and that. But this one, bro, Dereck showed what he's on, man.
26th October.
The original bad boy of the UK, trust me.
Yeah, boy.
Here we go.
Back.
Run it
from,
again. Run
LA.
the thing again,
Had
bro.
a good fun sit down with Mr. Parker. Got the opportunity to look him in the eye. You've won in this fight for a long time, and everyone expecting fireworks with Chisora against Joseph Parker.
Dereck is Dereck fuck
A
around, bro.
couple questions on this is just clear right now as we see up here. Who's the main event of this fight?
This guy's a G, bro.
So it was the main event.
Yeah,
This guy's a
It's
G.
the gentleman sitting next to you.
like that's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna sell out all 2 for them guys to be in the main event.
This
so,
guy, bro.
I'm not gonna be like cheap support to these guys. We need to change that. I'm bringing order, so I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna be cheap support. Simple as.
I'm not gonna be chief
I
support.
ain't on box office because these guys will not sell box office by themselves. So fuck that. So whatever you give me main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay. Let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, to my London fans, and then you want to put these little guys nobody knows
Little guys, you know.
on my show. You're trying to mug me off. Fuck that.
Oh, blood.
I'm being serious.
This is
Okay?
serious shit, you know.
This is not right. Yeah, you did. Fuck Muhammad Ali trophy. Nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about it.
I hear someone clapping in the background, you
Big
know.
guys in the top 10, big guys.
I hear somebody
Yeah.
clapping in the
The
background.
boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the cheap support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number 1 and number 2.
Huh?
We number 1 and number 2.
Who's number one?
Regis
Nobody
Progress talking
cares
now.
about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
We
Don't
number
get-
1 and number 2.
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
We number 1 and number 2.
For a squash you,
Yo, I
though.
don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage? Yes or
Don't
no?
let me start for a squash you.
If I'm not, I want more money.
Callum, I'm going to pass over to you here.
Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is not, you know.
One of you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm gonna go fucking ballistic now. Yeah, I want
He
more
brought-
money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull
Mm-mm.
me out of it, and then you won't be a box office.
I'm sure Phil.
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me not making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making and we put in my pocket.
My thoughts are two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on. Man, did you tell me? Am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money.
He bullied them, you know
We
that.
can get to business. I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline.
Yeah, you get ignored. Yeah.
That is it.
Callum, over to you.
Look
Talk
it.
about
Ignored.
the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. You know, Mike Tyson said it when AJ knocked out Klitschko. He said, "No more money to the small guys. The money's gone back to the heavyweights." Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, we haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months, and then now they want to jump on our fucking show, you know, on Sky because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
That Parker fight don't look like it's
I'll
happening.
introduce the fighters.
Kelly,
The number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion,
that Parker.
the Tartan Tornado.
I can tell you right now, that Parker fight don't seem like it's happening, bro. You know what I mean? It don't look like it's happening. Dereck, you know what I mean? Like, because Dereck, in a way, yeah, like, it ain't an easy fight now for Dereck now. Let's be honest now. It's not an easy fight for Del Boy, you know what I mean? And everyone's getting sorted out. So Dereck, you know what I mean, feel like he's getting bumped. So I don't know the financial logistics or whatever it is, but all I know is this: year the man ain't happy. The man, the man's putting it out there, bro. Like we gonna run this thing again all day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So let me read some of the comments. Oh, like, as I sort things out, you guys keep popping the comments. Don't worry. I'm a talk on it. Dereck is TV must watch because the press conference would have been a standard press conference, but now we're talking about fighters actually getting getting railroaded. You know what I'm saying? Like railroaded and not getting the money they deserve. Like Dereck, does he deserve to be main event? Does he deserve to get paid? What do you guys think about that? Is he wrong? He could have. I don't think at some point people, Eddie Hearn on that thing, the fighters deserve what they get. Ruiz is getting his money. Everyone's getting their money. Yo, I appreciate all you guys in the chat. Don't worry, I'm gonna get through to all you guys. Just keep putting your comments in there. I'm gonna get through to all your comments. In the meantime, I appreciate thumbs up. All you guys here just coming in for the first time with thumbs up. Keep talking. Don't worry, I'm gonna read out your comments and we're gonna have a comment dialogue and that. But we have to keep going back into it. I mean, what did he say? He said, when Regis start arguing, he goes, be quiet, I'm going to squash you. Regis goes like, well, we 1-2. Because what you talking about? Well, there is like, you're a little guy. And you know what? These are what heavyweights think. This is what I'm saying. The people try to tell me about boxing, yeah. I try to tell you, boxing has always been the heavier guys. It's always been the heavyweights, man. It's always been. You know, that's all they're not skillful. Bro, heavyweights draw the money, bro. Dereck's got a freaking point. You know what I mean? Like him and Parker, they could arguably steal the show on that card, bro. And Dereck still won't get paid what he thinks he deserves. He has a point. No, he has a point, man. Give the man, if he's saying he ain't getting enough money, then give him money. Apparently, he wants a meal. Does he deserve a meal? Does he deserve a meal? Does he? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. All I'm saying is that he's a fighter. Like, he's a fighter. Like, I mean, like, you feel like he being railroaded, man. Eddie Hearn, what an embarrassing moment for Eddie Hearn and them guys there. Absolutely embarrassing, man. For real. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, but these things should have been ironed out before you got down there. Davey Hay had no clue that Dereck was going to do that. Trust me, he had no clue. You know what I mean? Dereck's his own man. You can see when David Hay was talking, right? And I want to bring on the screen, but I kind of like, you know what I mean? I ain't going to get done for thing. And I wasn't there at the press conference to put my own version out. But his face.
From LA.
The face.
Good fun sit down with Mr. Parker. Got the opportunity to look him in the eye. You've wanted this fight for a long time. And everyone expecting fireworks.
I mean, he's just bombed on the whole card. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just basically shot on the card. Them little guys don't mean shit. Mahmoud Trophy don't mean nothing. Like, give me my money or put me main event. That's what Dereck's. That's a boss move, man. That's actually a boss move. Let me play this straight. Here we go.
Chisora against Parker.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions on this, and so just clear right now.
Dereck's funny, man.
Who's the main event?
Look at this guy.
Who's the main event? Yeah. It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Like, that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell out O2 for them guys to be the main event. So I'm not gonna be like cheap support to these guys. We need to change that. I'm bringing water, so I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna be cheap support. Simple as. I'm playing on box office because these guys will not sell box office by themselves. So fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay. Let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, my London fans, and then you want to put these two guys, nobody knows about them, on my show, and then try and mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious. Okay? You know this is not right. You did fucking Muhammad Ali trophy. Nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, the big guys. Yeah. That boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the cheap support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one, number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
We number one.
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
We number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Callum, I'm going to pass over to you here.
They don't even know what to do. They don't even know what to do.
Oh, Adam, one of you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm going to go fucking ballistic.
Oh.
Yeah, I want more money.
See?
I'm not fucking
Adam knows, bro.
for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull me out of it, and then you won't be a box office.
Sure,
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me not making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making, let me put it in my pocket.
My thoughts are two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on. How do you tell me? Am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money.
Good gosh.
And then we can get to business. I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline. That is it.
Callum, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. You know, Mike Tyson said it. When AJ knocked out Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's going back to the heavyweights. Yeah? And that's it. Yeah? We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, on Sky because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
I'll introduce the fighters.
Wow.
The number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion, the Tartan Tornado, with a perfect record of 15-0, and someone who has beaten on his way here to.
Tell him to go boxing fucking Glasgow, mate. He can sell out Glasgow and see it, and then people go buy those tickets in Glasgow. That's it, man.
So you let me do my thing, and you talk to
Fuck
Eddie
off.
later. Did you talk to Eddie later? The Tartan Tornado. Mr. Josh Taylor.
Dereck is deep, bro. Oh, no.
All right, where has it got?
Nervous.
But awkward, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it's awkward. It is awkward. It is awkward. See, he even told Salah. See, that's the one I missed out on. He told him to shut the fuck up as well, bro. Like, run it back, man. You can't get enough of it. But before I do, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because it is, like they were saying, because we can bring up your comments, right? Let me go scroll back. All right, here we go. So we got the first one. Fast Eddie trying to save a few mil by putting Chisora on the undercard. Exactly. Legends 27. Disrespectful. No doubt disrespect. Legends 27. Yeah, Sky Sport pulling a plug on Dereck. Yeah, a bit, yeah. Yeah, they did. They shut down the broadcast. They're trying to hide the truth. Yeah, I saw that. That's why it changed quickly onto Matchroom. Matchroom kept it live. So that's why the footage I'm playing is from Matchroom Sports. So if you want to go there, Matchroom, their YouTube channel, that's where I'm playing it from. Yeah, no, nice one, Legends. Yeah, you know what I mean? They try to shut the broadcast down, Sky did. They didn't want it on their team, but there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? It's out there now. Good for Chisora standing up for himself. Exactly. Main event, Mark. Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what I mean? These people trying to rob these fighters, not giving them money. Absolutely, 100%. You know what I mean? Like these fighters put their lives in line. And if you feel like he's unheard, David Hay obviously sitting there smiling. Like, look at David Hay there. He embarrassed as fuck. Like, bro, Dereck is a bull unto a world unto himself. You know that. Don, when you Don's there with him, even Don could control him. He's a world unto himself, bro. Like, bro, this is news headline, and right now shockwaves are going through. You know what I mean? That's what people are gonna be talking about right now. It's not really the press conference, the World Boxing Series. It's a good fight. Yeah, it's gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna be unified. But bro, like the fact of the matter is, why are they on that card? How come he's not made a co-main event with Parker? And like he should be more money than that. Hopefully he gets his money. You know what I mean? Hopefully he gets more money. I hope he does. You know what I mean? All right. What's my name? Winston Brown. Yeah, that little punk needs to shut up. Right? You're gonna have to explain, Winston. Why you willing to shut up for? Like what? I mean, will you feel like he's ruining the press conference or something like that? I think he added to the press conference. If you think about it, the press conference wasn't lively, in my opinion. Dereck livened up the damn thing, bro. That's what I think. I think he livened it all up. Livened up that joint all up, yeah? All right. What we got here? Why this not on Sky Live? Yeah, the Sky shut it down, bro. Robski, they shut it down 1978. They shut it down, bro. You know what I mean? He was on Sky, but they turned it off. They turned off the broadcast when Dereck went off. You know what I mean? Try to save face, but it don't matter. Everyone's got it. We know what it is. You know what I mean? Right now, you're going to get interviews, either Dereck give interviews or not, but you're going to hear what he has to say. You're going to hear what he has to say because Dereck will put it out there, bro. I don't care. Until it's resolved, Dereck is on strike. Dereck is officially on strike. He doesn't want to fight Parker. And because you know, bro, I ain't going to lie to you. I don't think he beats Parker. So I think he wants, if you're going to put me to lose in a Parker fight, I need to get paid. And he should. Everyone's getting paid. Why should he should get paid? Apparently, he wants $1 million. Does he deserve $1 million? Does he, Dereck Chisora, deserve $1 million? We shall see. Winston Brown, Dell brings fans. No man wants to see these other guys to see these other guys to the same extent. Exactly, that's how people are. Yeah, Dell's blowing up. Yeah, silence the Takum and White. He does, man. This is Dell, a huge heavyweight fight. Hey, listen, it's true. It's a big heavyweight fight. You know what I mean? I think it is. I think he deserves what he deserves. I think everyone's getting paid in the division. I don't know why they need to be stingy with the budget. You know what I mean? Everyone deserves money, like mad money, bro. Everyone's making a mill here and that. They're making money off the fight rights, this, that, the other, and this, like using them as a donkey. I think Dereck's had enough of being a donkey. You know what I mean? Dillion's making a mill. Dereck's been around longer than Dillion, and Dillion's been making a mill since he's headlining and pay-per-views, man. And Dereck's just seeing the guy that he fought making pay-per-views now. Granted, Dereck had a war with Takum, just knocked out, what's his name again? He knocked out the Polish guy. What's that Polish guy now? The one he knocked out recently. But in terms of like main guy, Dereck kind of like, you know, the main guy kind of dropped short. But he's definitely entertaining. Give him a payday, man. Give him a payday. Main event, Mark, yeah? Wow. David Hay is really... Exactly. He is. Yeah, boy. Oh, my God. Boy. David Hay, bro. David Hay. Look at his face, man. It's static, isn't it? He is a static back. Yeah. Boy, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Look at his face. His face does look ecstatic. Well, he does. All right, so what's the next one? Let's comment here. We got here. David Hay, bro. Trust me. All right. David Clay. Chisora has a point. He does, man. He does, yeah. But Delboy needs Sky Sports box office and match him just as much as they need him, yeah, for the card. Yeah, they kind of do, bro. They kind of do. You know what I mean? They kind of do. The thing is, yeah, I always look at fighters who kind of rock like a lot of the way they are. A lot of fighters are like Dereck, but they hold it down. And like that's why sometimes you hear fighters getting into domestic abuse and violence outside the ring and stuff. And Dereck has that, you know, has to take medication. But the thing is, yeah, a lot of people around him initially in the start, they used to kind of hold that down with him and kind of understand him. And you know, Don Charles is a great mentor to Dereck, and he ain't there. He ain't there. None of that team's there with him. You know what I mean? You got David Hay smiling, taking his money. This guy paying 25% to David Hay, training all that stuff, and getting Dereck in good shape though. But at the same time, David Hay must have put it to Dereck. He should be getting more money because you know what I mean against Parker. It should be, but it's a dangerous fight for Dereck. 100%. You know, it's a fight that could propel you well up into the top 10 to get bigger paydays. So he wants more money. I think it's a dangerous fight for him. You know, Dillian beat him, Joseph Parker, and Dillian's are all up there. Dereck feels like he should be breaking in that money because the fight is box office. It's Sky box office, so people are paying. So he should get a cut. Why not? He should be there. That's why, you know, why not make him co-main event? I think they should make it co-event. If there was a poll right now, in fact, yeah, I'm gonna do a poll on my channel in a bit, right? So you guys make sure you think, should Dereck Chisora be co-main event and should Eddie Hearn give him his money? You know, I mean, I'll do a poll in a bit, so you guys stay tuned for that in a bit, right? Okay, moving on to the next fact. Dereck Chisora has a point, but Del Boy needs the Sky as much as he needs him. Yeah, I read it just as much as they need each other. Yeah, exactly. Dave Clay again, man. What's the alternative? Del Boy goes for fight for Frank, yeah, with his limited numbers and heavyweights, yeah. Well, the thing is, if you go fight for Frank, if Frank will give you a fight against another guy, Frank's with ESPN Plus, limited. I know about limited. He's on ESPN. Are they gonna pay more? Maybe. It's Tyson Fury seems happy, whatever money he's getting. You know, he's you know, they got ESPN Plus deal, so why not put him on there? Why not? You know what I'm saying? You can, you know, the fighter deserves the money. They put on all the risks. You know what I'm saying? All right, Winston Brown. In that case, yeah, pay the main man a little extra. Yeah, something. Exactly, Winston, bro. That's it. Pay him a little something. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Pay him a little something, man. 100%. Sky Sport pay-per-view is a different animal to BT at the minute. Yeah, that's true. 100%. You guys keep putting the comments. Give me the thumbs up. Appreciate it. If you guys are coming in first time on the channel, give me the thumbs up. I got some really good content on the channel, interviews, debates and stuff like that. So you check that out. I've got polls as well in the community section. So make sure you check that out as well. Reading the comments as we go down. I'll read all your comments, man. Parker is a serious opposition. Yeah, I guess he wants the proper money. Exactly, he is, John Legend. He is, man. He is a serious fight for him. He's a former world champion. He carries that cachet. He's only lost twice to Joshua and Dillian White. And you know, Parker's getting looked after or not. Maybe they're taking Parker's money. I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, these guys fight. Dereck and Parker, it'll be a great fight though. They'll definitely Dereck doesn't take those step backs, so he'll be coming to fight. 100%. David Clay, bring this up, yeah, at the presser isn't right. You don't think so? I think it's a good idea. Shit was boring as hell. I think it's a good idea. I think if you're talking to David Hay, your manager, and David Hay's talking to them, and their Sky saying they don't give no money, Derek's like, okay, what other opportunity has he got to bring his grievances when the world stage is watching? I think it's an excellent idea, and I think end of the day in this social media, if you're gonna get what your way, you can embarrass people to do that. I think they could do that. I mean, if they drop him, then they're gonna look bad. They should give him more money. Everyone's making more money, man. Sky's making money. The Zone, David Hayes sitting there taking Derek's money, smiling behind him. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's making more money. It should have been done before. Yeah, exactly, done before now. I said, well, listen, obviously maybe they tried that and he didn't realize Eddie dropped. Yeah, if Eddie drops Del Boy, which promoter would take him? Aging hothead. I don't know, man. That's interesting. We have to see. He don't get low with Salin. Salin used to be promoter. He don't get low with Salins. So I'm not too sure there. That's a good point. Winston Brown again. Let me see. Well, you guys are banging these comments out, bro. Winston Brown, just listening to a few fans, yeah. Del Boy comes out, yeah. Oh, Dereck, yeah. Chisora, yeah. That's down his hard work, taking licks, yeah, in the head and wrist, yeah, in his life. It's true, he does do that, give the man respect and his work. Exactly. Understand, is it? Exactly, Winston Brown. 100%, man. 100%. Jay Lennon, yeah, when Dereck moves like this, yeah, it means, yeah, that it's going to be a serious fight. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, who's the main event? Spencer Fury calling me live, man. Yes, Spencer.
Yeah, mate, what's their plan?
Yeah. So, all right, we're live right now. So, do you want me to play it back to you so you can hear, yeah?
Yeah, please.
All right, no problem. All right, so with Spencer Fury people, live, Sky Sports, Spencer, MSK Global. All right, so we're going to play back the clip. and let Dereck go. Let Dereck go.
Dave Coldwell will no longer be training.
All right, so David Hayes mentioned Dave Coldwell will no longer be Dave Hayes' trainer, right? I talked to Don Charles not too long ago, and it's apparently to do with like they don't really get along, so they're looking for a new trainer. But let me just play it anyway.
Yeah, and there was a logistical issue. You know, Dave couldn't come down to London, and this time round, Chisora wasn't able to get up to Huddersfield. So we'll make an announcement who the guy in the corner will be in the coming weeks. But you know, if sparring is anything to go by, from today you're in for an absolute treat. And Parker
works with Chisora against Parker.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
A couple of questions on this, and so just clear right now as we see up here. Who's the main event of this fight?
Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Like that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell out all two for them guys to be the main event. So I'm not gonna be like chief support to these guys. We need to change that. I'm bringing orders, so I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna be chief support. Simple as. I'm playing on box office because these guys will not sell box office by themselves. So fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay. Let's talk about that fight.
Well, no, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, my London fans, and then you want to put these two guys, nobody knows about them, on my show, and then trying to mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious. Okay? You know this is not right. Fucking my Muhammad Ali trophy, nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, the big guys. Yeah. And boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the chief support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one, number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
Number one,
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Callum, I'm going to pass over to you here. Oh, Adam, one of you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm going to go fucking ballistic now. Yeah, I want more money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull me out of it, and then it won't be a box office.
What's your thought?
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me not making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making. Let me put it in my pocket.
My thoughts are two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on. And you tell me, am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money, and then we can get to business. I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline. That is it.
Callum, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. You know, Mike Tyson said it. When AJ knocked out Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's going back to the heavyweights. Yeah? And that's it. Yeah? We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, you know, on Sky because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
Right, I'll introduce the fighters. The number 2 seed, the IBF World
He will say
Champion,
something else though. One more
Tartan
step,
Tornado, with a perfect record of 15-0, and someone who has beaten on his way here to.
Tell him to go boxing fucking Glasgow, mate, and sell out Glasgow, let's see it, and then people go buy the tickets in Glasgow. That's it, man.
So you let me do my thing, and you talk to
Fuck
Eddie later.
off.
You talk to Eddie later.
There you go, Spencer. That's it, bro.
Boy, oh well. There's just being Dereck Chisora, and Dereck Chisora wouldn't be the guy who comes out with there's no surprise to me on how he's behaving. That doesn't surprise me one bit. I'm not looking, oh my God, but I'm saying, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. But there was a man that has been with Frank Warren, has been with Eddie, has been with Southerns, and now he's with David Hay.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just the demeanor of Dereck Chisora. What I don't condone, I think it's wrong, is that he should be behaving as a professional with the effing up blinded, because that North Korea was live on Sky, right?
Yeah, it was live. They cut the broadcast.
Yeah, well, obviously they have to cut the broadcast. So, you know what I mean? They're going to look at this and say, well, can we deal with Dereck Chisora? Can we really deal with him? And he's the man alive? Because when you're behaving like that, they're going to look at it as a liability.
You don't think he deserves the money?
I don't know what he's getting from what he's not getting. Because
God.
I totally understand where he's coming from, because he's the one that's actually selling the show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course, there's just no disrespect, because let me tell you this. Progress versus
Taylor. Taylor.
It's a wicked fight. We can't turn around and say it's a really, really good fight.
Yeah.
Worth your pay-per-view, even though it's for a unification title fight.
Undisputed.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, unification. Yeah.
No, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Because these guys are not of the caliber yet. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they're trying to make them into that point. Yeah.
And exactly, even more so why I could turn around and say it is that because George Groves versus Callum Smith was a better fight than these two.
Yeah, it was.
On paper.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, on paper, it was a better fight.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And those guys, it was on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Oh, look, it was an ITV pay-per-view.
It was an idea, but come on, it was on Sky pay-per-view.
No, it wasn't on Sky. It was on ITV. That's why they weren't making no money from ITV. That's probably why they brought it to Sky. Because people are not buying.
No. It's not only that, but the Sky will improve their product. And they said, well, what are we going to do to improve the product? Well, this is a great concept, and it's also a good fight, because they're also doing, what was it, the Golden Tour, which MTK Global put together. You know what I mean? So, and Sky got into that now as well. So, these certain things are happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm saying, with Dereck Chisora, I just think like, I understand where he's going to get all eyes on him, because people are going to be, you can't turn around and say and disagree with him. What I disagree with is the manner in which he went about to get his point across, even though I understand within it there is some kind of crazy genius in it, but I don't respect the fact that they're effing blinded on a live broadcast. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where I could be in my house, my children hear that kind of profanity. I'm not saying it's not really profanity anyway. I'm just saying that we should deal with ourselves and we should conduct ourselves as gentle.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
But in saying that, I'm high-fiving him because he's kind of sticking it to the system.
Yes, that's what I like. And the thing,
I like that.
Yeah. 100%, Spencer.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I like that. He's sticking to the system, saying, I'm a body, and like, I'm here and I want to go do a job for the rest of it. And he's not wrong to say that he wants more money, if that's the case that he doesn't. Because bottom line is this, without he won that card will pay back. Because him versus Parker is a good fight.
It is a good fight.
But shouldn't he have thought about that before signing up to the fight?
Well, that's a good point.
Right. You mean that's what I'm saying. Why did you think of that before?
It's true.
Right. You mean, and now you're not working with Dave Coldwell, now you're going to be doing this and that and all the rest of it. I don't think, you know what you're saying, that you can't teach your old dog new tricks, but what you can do is you can make the old dog remember his old tricks that they've got you back. And sometimes you've got so many tricks that you've forgotten that you've got. So I don't know what he's going to do. Me personally, I would have liked to see him go into Don Charles. Hard training.
I talked to Don like why it was going on, and I don't think that's going to be the case, isn't it? So that's
I know. Regardless, I'm just saying. I'm saying me personally. I've known Don's a person.
Yeah.
Since I've been 10. Right, imagine that.
Yeah.
I've yourself that I've known Don for nearly 40 years, my friend.
Yeah.
So I've got nothing but respect and admiration for him and for what he's done. And he always gets a lot of stick. Like someone was calling him like the worst trainer ever. Did some poll, and I'm saying, "Well, come on, you know, this is coming from someone who gets stick. I've got to go in a minute. Anyway, I must listen." But listen, because we always get stick, so I'm understanding where I know where it comes from.
Yeah.
And he's not even an outspoken person, but such is like, I hope that this gets resolved. And by this time now, I'm walking in to go sort out my things with my lawyer. All right, mate.
All right, man. We'll catch up, Spencer. Thanks for the call. Take it. Bye. So that was Spencer Fear in there, boy. What was that? Edge. You come in. McGregor. You come in. Where's McGregor at? I gave you the link actually. Oh, there he is. This came in just right now. McGregor. What's up, McGregor? What's going on, bro?
Yo, Dereck went off on one, man.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I called Don in it. I called Don Charles why it was going on. Yeah, and apparently his rumblings. He ain't getting along with the David Hay thing. Ain't getting on. He felt like he got robbed in the last fight. He fought. He didn't get his money. He's not getting his money. And apparently I don't know if David Hay taking his money. He's not earning the money he thinks he deserves. And listen, by right, Parker's a former world champion. Is he telling the truth though? If they wasn't on the card, would that fight sell out? But is it?
I don't know.
Does it deserve to be pay-per-view?
The card?
Yeah.
As it stands right now, yes.
Take out as it stands. Take out Dereck Chisora and Parker. Is it pay-per-view?
For a hardcore, yes. For a casual, no.
So that's no. I'll take that I'll take this no. So Dereck apparently Dereck's arguing for $1 million. Do you think he deserves to get $1 million?
I mean, it could be his last fight, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think a Parker fight is a hard fight, man.
He could lose that fight, and it could be all over. I mean, Dereck's been recycled so many times. He's a top consummate guy. He's been around for a long time. He's always been at that fringe area. I mean, for me with Dereck, yeah, I think he's right in saying technically him and Parker, they're the main event.
Yeah.
Because
I do. Yeah. Go ahead.
In one way. In another way, they are not the main event. Look, Josh Taylor Prograis for hardcore boxing fans, that's the main event. That is a unification 140 unbelievable fight, right? For guys like me. For people off the street, you have two heavyweights who can come to fight, beat the shit out of each other in London, which is where Dereck Chisora is the only one on this card other than Nicole from London.
Yeah, he is. Well, Okoli, yeah, I'll pop it in Okoli. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, I mean, he is a seller in London. He sells 4,000 or 5,000 tickets minimum. The other, maybe Taylor is really the main event because even though he's from Scotland, the Scots are gonna come down.
Yeah, the Scots are gonna come down. The Scots are gonna come down. Yeah.
But him and Parker, it's a close one.
Yeah, but Dereck's been pay-per-view many a time though. So what I'm say, so you know what you're gonna get. It's the unknown with Taylor. No one knows. I know they're gonna come down, but Dereck's proven pay-per-view. You get your money. You get your money's worth.
That's not true. That's not true.
What fight Dereck fought that you didn't get your money's worth?
Caballel, Hellenius.
Well, pay-per-view I'm talking about. Hellenius, that wasn't pay-per-view.
All right, if you're talking pay-per-view, yeah, he's been good on pay-per-view. But Dereck can go hot and cold as well. Just because on the few pay-per-views he's been on, I think he's been on like 3, 4 maybe.
Well, that's more than anyone else. That's more than anyone else. And right now,
Coley's been on the same amount. Coley's been on every Joshua on the card.
How many main event pay-per-views has he been on? Dereck's been on pay-per-view main events, bro. So what I'm saying is that what I'm trying to say is that his argument, and this is what I think about, right? Because David Hay had no clue that was going to happen. David Hay looked like he had no clue that Dereck was going to drop that on him. Because I was looking at Dereck's body language, and he looked all frustrated while David was talking. David was spinning the spin, and as you can see in the picture, David is smiling. He had no clue Dereck was going to say that, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like, yo, but that's what's been in his mind. Why am I not getting no money? Like Derek's a law to himself, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. That the press conference was okay, but the talking point is this. Goes back to fighters deserve their money. Eddie Hearn is saying that fighters deserve their money. He was only brought the what's it? Deontay Wilder deserves money. But bro, you're not in the fucking ring, right? Dereck is, like you said, me and you agreeing that this could be Dereck Chisora's last fight. Why not give him his money? If it's a meal, give him a fucking meal. They could afford it. What's it in the skin of their nose? They want to give him a meal. Why would they feel so rejected to give him a meal when he's been a good fight? He gives out good fights.
Look, I'll just say this: him and Parker, it's a main event itself.
Yeah,
like, it really is. It could do the O2 and undercard underneath it.
Yeah, I think it could. You know, they don't need Taylor in that. It's a bonus though. Fuck it, it's a bonus. When he said, well, Derek's saying they're gonna pull him out the card now.
Oh god, man, Derek's a legend. All I know is that
he walked at the press conference, you know. He walked at the press
yeah,
conference.
I know, man. I was watching. I was there. Fucking war Chisora, all right, man. Man went on a mad one.
Yeah, but I've seen it coming before, man. He just listen. He's a man who talks on his mind. No one couldn't. You know, he no one. Listen, Don Charles not there, and most of the people around him that they can see it coming, and they can kind of say, Dereck, nah. But bro, you know what was funny? What he said to Adam Smith because he bullies Adam Smith all day. He goes, Adam, tell me what's going. If you don't, yeah, I'm gonna lose the plot, bruh. When I heard that, my eyebrows raised, and you know what came to my mind straight away of the table flying on Dillian White. You know what I mean? I thought, bruh, he's gonna eject the table. He's gonna do some shit, bruh. He's gonna do some fucking shit. Everyone was bracing for it, man. They done a good job of calming it down and just giggling it off, but I think the last were kind of nervous. It's some shit, bro. It's some shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was listening to hear a routine press conference. Hey, what do you think about what he said to Regis? He said, Regis, you continue talking, I'm gonna squash you. What do you think when he said to that? When Dereck said that to Regis?
When he said what? That I'm gonna squash you?
Yeah, he said he's gonna squash him because Regis started to go backwards. He goes, we're 1 and 2. Because me and him was 1 and 2. And he goes, what? Oh no. He said we're 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So
well, you can sum that up with one sentence. Regis Prograis went dead quiet after that and didn't speak till he was asked to again. And then when he finally spoke, he said, I've been all up in my head.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, just Taylor, that fight in itself is a good fight. Taylor looks like he's up for it. But I kind of looking at that. Parker didn't even turn up to the press conference, right? And Derek's there on the money. Maybe I think maybe this fight isn't. I don't know if it's signed properly. I'm not too sure. Like, it's gonna go ahead. I'm not too sure that fight's gonna hit. And maybe people saying Dereck might be dropped. So unfortunate. But hey, listen, if he's gonna go out, listen, at least he's gonna go out in the way he wants to go out in his career. You know what I mean? So. It's I don't gonna lie to you, bro. I was sitting there just stunned, and he's done this before though. Dereck has done it before, so we can check the interviews, man. Let me see if there's any interviews around. See if Coogan's pulled him up and tried to get interviewed. Let me see, because IFL might get something. They always get something out here. Let me see IFL.
Probably not.
Yeah, I know, man. Because the thing is, if Dereck, he walked at the press conference as well. See, look, it's everywhere. Like everyone's got the whole clip out, bro. Like. Who's this? Eddie Hearn? Everyone's got the whole clip out. Like, I mean, that's the talk of the press conference, not even the bloody fights. But I mean, most of the press conferences these days, they're even with AJ Ruiz, they've been brutally boring press conferences, haven't they? They've been dry. You know? So, let me see if any. I don't think, maybe Derek's been interviewed by Coogan, I'm not too sure. I don't know. But that shit was crazy. Bro. Like, I know you hit me up straight away, like, EJ. So I was talking to Spencer. Spencer don't think he should act that way. He understands where he's coming from. But controversies, to say the least. Controversial press conference. Is that going to help promote? If Dereck is on the card, and if it happens, does it sell more? Does it help sell more? What do you think? I think it does.
What? Chisora-Parker?
Yeah, because of Derek's done that, does it help sell the press? Does it help put more pay-per-views? It does, man. It helps sell the
maybe
fight.
it does if he's at the fight, yeah. But what if he's not? It doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's in their best interest to give Dereck what he wants, man. I think it's in their best interest. So,
Yeah.
That's what I think, bro. Because Rafael Dawkins done something as well. He done something as well. So people, I'm just waiting for Dereck. I don't think Dereck's probably. I don't know if he done anything because he walked out, left David Hay, left everything. And if this is gonna be his last fight, then hey, more power to him. But fuck it, bro. Like, why am I gonna fight? I don't know how much they're giving him. Why is he not the co-main event? And if it's pay-per-view, why are you not giving that money? He's used to getting that money, bro. That's all Dereck cares about this stage in his career. He knows that he's only got a couple more fights in him. He wants that payday. So, hey, bro, let me read some of this comment. We got some comments. You see some of the comments in the chat?
Yeah.
You want to read some out and we debate on them?
Shortly. Do you want to click on them and I'll read them?
Okay, cool. All right. Edge the TV. Edge.
Hey, EJ Boxing, how's it going? Hey, Unrivaled, how's it going?
What's up,
Dirty Mike?
Yeah, Unrivaled, man. Congratulations, man. You're doing great out here.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
you got 1,000. Congratulations, bro. It's probably over 1,000. It's probably over 1,000 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over 1,000.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Got Edge. What was your take when it happened? What were you doing when it happened, and how do you feel? Do you feel Derek's right, wrong?
Hey, I was preparing to put that on my social media straight away. I said this is dynamite, mate. I put it on straight away, it blew up. I said this is Chisora, man. This is Chisora all over. You know what I mean? Like I was like, what to be honest with you, I don't know if this was planned or not, because I'm thinking to myself, if you look at it logically from a business standpoint, Dereck Chisora is the one that sorted out the contract. He must have known he weren't main event before he went on stage. Do you know what I mean? Because it looked like he sat there and he's like, wait a minute, why am I sitting here? Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, and David's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, you're number 2. And he's like, what? And he's like, do you know what I mean? That's what it looked like to me. He's like, he just he's not main event.
He just found out there and then.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me. And it's like, wait a minute, why am I sitting like the way? Because when he started talking, it's like, wait a minute, why am I sitting here? And why am I sitting here? Do you know what I mean? It's like he just found out just now. And that's because I feel like if he knew straight off the bat, then he would have maybe come on stage differently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but anyway, I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's how it looked like to me. Like, because then the day, if I was in his shoes and someone is just telling me just now, then I'm gonna be pissed throughout the whole press conference. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it looked like.
Yeah. The thing is, when's the fight? When are they fighting?
What's that?
When are they fighting? When's this fight happening? Next week?
No, this fight's happening in
October. October the 26th.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's happening.
So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe he just found out that he's not co-event and he's pissed off about it. You're probably right. He probably found out on the day. That does make sense because he got enough time beforehand and he's not co-event. And I think, to be fair, a lot of people said he shouldn't vet in this way at this fight. I think he should, because you know these corporate guys, they don't like being embarrassed, but then it could go against them. They could be taken off the card, but there'll be a backlash as well. So what should they do, Edge? You know,
I think, yeah. Look, in hindsight, you could say maybe he should take it privately, but then at the same time, he should have been told. I think because he asked Eddie, "Wait a minute, what am I? Am I main event or not?" And it looked like to me he didn't know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if he knew, why would he be asking Eddie Hearn the question? Like, do you know what I mean? I think he just found out and he's pissed, and that's how it looked like to me.
Oh, you know what? I got you now. So basically, he knew he was fighting Parker. So naturally, they thought they're going to main event. And all of a sudden, Derek's saying these guys have come on board and they're hijacking his stuff to sell my stuff. You see, he's basically saying they're doing all the Derek's the London fighter, like McGregor just said, yeah, I'm right with it said, and he's the only London with him and Cody. They're going to be selling. So these guys have just jumped on my card, and now you're not even making me co-main event. So he wants to know what's going on. You're right. You're probably right.
Because based on because when it first got promoted, to be honest with you, when I first saw the promotion for the fight, I thought it was a co-main event. Because I was thinking, no way you could put Prograis and Taylor as the main event on a pay-per-view. No one don't hardly know these guys. So I thought it was going to be a co-main event, the same way like they kind of did with Allen and Chisora, the last one. Do you know what I mean? But so I'm assuming that's what Chisora thought as well. So like that's why he's gone in there pissed. Because I'm thinking if he knew straight off the jump, then they would have put a little bit of money into it, give him a little bit more money, and then he would have come into the press conference cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because he came in hot, he just found out probably just now, and he's like, look, I'm not gonna come in and promote this fight when you're not paying me and put me number 2. So I can see where it's coming from in regards to like, you know, so I think that Eddie Hearn, David Hay, the whole people should have organized the whole negotiation better. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, David, well, he obviously, David's his manager. He doesn't done a good job of securing Dereck, you know, Dereck what he wants.
The question is whether David Hay is still going to be, this relationship is still going to be going on, because I don't know if it's still going to be going on, to be honest with you, because if I was in issues, I'll be thinking, David, you're supposed to be sorting me out here. You're my manager, and you ain't done a good deal for me.
Yes, you're absolutely right there. So that shows you that, and obviously he's not with Dave Coldwell no more, but Dave Coldwell's not his trainer. Apparently they don't get along. Dave, come on, Dave's a little guy. How's he gonna do with bloody Dereck hitting the pads? Come on, like, and he is far as well. So they're looking for a new trainer. So he ain't looking good. He hasn't got a new trainer. He ain't getting the money he's want. He's disgruntled, bro. And Dereck is he's venting, man. You know what I mean?
And David Hay, man, his face, man, he didn't know what to do.
He's Derek's getting whatever Derek's getting, David's getting 25%.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever little money Derek's getting, David's getting a chunk out of his money, and he ain't, you know, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good. I think it's good though. I think that press conference was been a routine press conference. I'm glad they had that kind of stick going on. You know, I am. I like that kind of shit, because it shows the fighters that even in this day and age are not being treated how they should be treated. You know what I mean? Now I've heard from sources that Dereck wants $1 million. Do you think you should get it?
That's a lot of money, man. I don't know, to be honest with you, because it just depends on. I think they may do a percentage of saying, look, if this reaches a certain landmark, then you could get the $1 million. But I don't think you should just pay the $1 million straight off the back, because I don't know this will pay enough pay-per-views for it to get that. And plus, you have to pay the Super Series, Prograis, Taylor. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I just don't know, to be honest with you. There's a big possibility. There's a big possibility that he could pull out this fight, and I think that if at this rate, if you're asking your question directly, I think they should pay him, because they can't afford him to leave, because there's no other replacement.
Yeah. Theo Benu in the chat says that David Hay should train him. What do you think?
David Hay.
David Hay should train Chisora?
Yeah, that's what Theo Benu is saying. What do you think? What do you guys think?
No, that won't end well.
No?
David Hay ain't got the time. He's too busy gambling in Las Vegas, you know, to be training Chisora.
Is that what he's doing with Chisora's money?
Nah, David Hay is too busy getting sold out to Turks by former trainers to train someone.
Damn, right. Yo, man.
You know, David Hay ain't training nobody, man. Like, I'll put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few weeks Chisora announces he's changing management team. I wouldn't be surprised.
If you do that, you have to pay him out, because you have to be when you become a new manager. It takes 3 years. If you want to break that out, then you have to pay him out. That's too much money. That's money he ain't got. He's in a bad situation. The thing is, first and foremost, right? He's with Don Charles in the gym. They're training. Don brought him all the way back, right? He said, "I just got a crazy idea. I want to be with I want David Hay to manage me." Right? That happened. Now it's happened. David Hay, first thing he did is got rid of Don Charles. They bought Dave Coldwell. That ain't worked. Now Dereck's realizing that I'm fucked. This guy's taking my money. Look at his smiling. David Hay smiling in the background, right? And now I'm fighting Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's cool. Joseph Parker didn't even turn up to the presser. And like, they're taking money out of my pocket. These little guys on my card. Yo, bro, I can see it. You know what? I was waiting for him to throw the table, though. I really was waiting for him to try and fucking throw the table. Because I was like, there's fucking bottles and shit. He's going to go off on one, you know. He's going to go off on one. They better fucking. They were trying to calm him down, though. But give him his money, man. I don't care. Even if it's $2 million. Give him his money. Why not pay him? They can afford it, though. Break the bank. Give him his money. It's a last fight, a last hurrah. He ain't winning the Parker fight. Yeah, then you guys think he's winning the Parker? I don't think he will win the Parker fight.
He could win it. He could win it.
I don't think so. He ain't got no trainer. Like, how you beating Parker?
I thought Dave Coldwell's training him.
No, this is what David Higgins just announced. David Higgins announced now. David Coldwell is no longer going to be trainer. They're looking for a trainer.
All right. Well, even then, look, being trained by no one's probably better than being trained by Kevin Barry. Let's be real. But outside of that, like Joseph Parker, like overrated. He had 2 back-to-back wins. He looked terrible against Flores, and he looked even worse against Leopold. Dereck is knocking guys out or going life and death with them, like with Dillian White, yeah? Other than White, he's knocked out Takam, he's knocked out Spielke, and he's doing better than fucking Parker has.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but that's under Dave Coldwell being the trainer. The thing is, Dereck Chisora is unpredictable. Like he needs, like David Hayes said it. He said he needs guidance. If he goes back and hires a trainer that's not strong enough to control him and get him on the right path, then he could revert back to the old Chisora and then gets beat. Do you know what I mean?
It's saying Hay and Belly could train him. What do you think about that? I think it's a good idea. Fucking no, I think that's a good idea, bro.
I don't know. I think you need an experienced trainer to train Chisora. Someone who hasn't trained properly before. Someone like Chisora will be difficult.
Well, I'm gonna break some news though, because I heard earlier on because I was talking to someone. Apparently, Freddie Roach is gonna be training.
Who?
Dereck Chisora.
I don't know, man. What do you think that makes sense though?
Yeah, I think it's good. Freddie Roach doesn't really train anyone no more in terms of like. I mean, he does a bit of pad work, but he has other people around him, and they can bring good sparring. I think it's a good move.
Do you know what, man? I was thinking about it. Do you know who I think could be a good coach for?
Go ahead.
Tibbs.
What, Tibbs? Nah, no, he doesn't. He does this cut, man. He's too old now, man.
What, Mark Tibbs?
Oh, Mark. Sorry. Yes, sorry. Mark. Oh, Mark. What? How could that work? He ain't gonna go near Mark Tibbs. That's fucking Dillian's coach. That ain't gonna work.
Oh.
Who's his coach? Is it Tibbs? Yeah.
Yeah, he said Tibbs. Yeah.
Tibbs ain't. Dillian's under suspension right now.
Buddy now, so.
Dillian and him have been buddy recently. Dillian's out on the for whatever's going on. We don't know what's going on with Dillian. Mark's available. Dereck needs a trainer. Mark is a very good coach. He can train Dereck in Dereck's style, and he's been around. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, well,
and he's a hard bastard as well. Someone who'll get some respect out of Dereck.
I don't know, man.
Nah, because I reckon Mark will slap him with like a fucking bamboo stick, man, if things went wrong.
Well, hey, listen, but apparently he's going with it. I don't play the extract anyway. Let me play it again. Because anyway, people just coming in right now probably don't know what's going on. So let me play this thing, and we'll sit back and listen to this beautiful expert of the Regions of Progress press conference with Dereck feels like the main event. So we'll play that, and then we'll get back on it.
In the eye, you've won in this fight for a long time, and everyone expecting fireworks for Chisora against Chisora-Parker.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions on this. It's always just clear right now as we see up here. Who's the main event of this fight?
Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Like, that's not going to work for me. Yeah, I'm not going to sell out all 2 for them guys to be the main event. So I'm not going to be like report to these guys. I'm going to change that. I'm bringing orders, so I'm not playing that. I'm not going to put support. Simple as. I'm on box office because these guys want to sell box office by themselves, so fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else put me out of the show. Okay.
Let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell out to my London crowd, my London fans, and then you want to put it to guys nobody knows about them on my show, and then trying to mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious. Okay? You know this is not right. You did. Fucking Muhammad Ali trophy. Nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, big guys. Yeah. That boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the cheap support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one and number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
We number one.
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
We number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Callum, I'm going to pass over to you here. Or Adam, one of you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm going to go fucking ballistic now. Yeah, I want more money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull me out of it, and then it won't be a box office. I'm tired of fucking the selling of shows and me not making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making. Let me put it in my pocket.
My thoughts are two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on with it. You tell me, am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money, and then we can get to business. I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline. That is it.
Callum, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. You know, Mike Tyson said it. When AJ knocked out Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's gone back to the heavyweights. Yeah? And that's it. Yeah? We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, you know, on Sky because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
Right, I'll introduce the fighters. The number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion, the Tartan Tornado, with a perfect record of 15-0, and someone who has beaten on his way here to.
Tell him to go boxing fucking Glasgow, mate. You can sell out Glasgow, let's see it, and then people go buy those tickets in Glasgow. That's it, man.
So you let me do my thing, and you talk to
Fuck
Eddie
off.
later. Did you talk to Eddie later?
That's it, man. You guys will mute yourself, man.
Nah, fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake, man. Dereck, you know what? Everything that he said is actually a fact. Whether it's an act or not, it's an actual fact.
It is.
It is. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I personally would rather watch Prograis Taylor myself because it's actually a more intriguing fight to me because it's more important in the grand scheme of things. But Dereck Chisora-Parker is a bigger fight to the casual.
Fucking someone's gonna get splashed, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. I mean, the hardcore fans and the purists will like to see Prograis and Taylor. That'll be a better fight overall. But like you said, Chisora is the bigger name. He's bigger. Chisora and Parker are the bigger names to the casuals, and that's what's going to sell this pay-per-view. If it was free and not pay-per-view, then it'll be different. But
He's right, man. He's right. He's been holding down heavyweight boxing for a minute, bro. You know what I mean? In some good fight. You know what you're getting with Chisora. His fan base, he's had some success and he's in the O2. They built him. Like since he come to matches, even the Sky, he's been building him on them cards. He's been main event or pay-per-view. He's been getting that money. His last fight was pay-per-view, right? And apparently on his last fight, he didn't get the money he deserved as well, right? So there's some litigation going on. In terms of the money Dereck Chisora feel like he's getting. So I feel like he's being robbed on the money now. I don't know if that's true or not, but this is why he's talking about, because you think he just done a pay-per-view against with he's done a pay-per-view with Dillian White, right? That was, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know what I think Dillian was getting on funny with him with the money. Remember there was a point in the interview where Dereck rolled up on Dillian and said, why you need to pay me more? And Dillian said, I ain't gonna pay you, I'm not paying you that much. So you know what I mean? I don't know what's
Dan the man with the comment saying, "Delboy, next time you'll be a millionaire." Who's that? No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. Hey,
Black and white.
All
hey,
right, on
hey,
the end
hey,
of on
hey,
the end of that cringe note, I'm out. Peace.
hey, if Eddie Hearn said
Don't
that,
quit your
if Eddie
day
Hearn
job,
said that
Edge.
to
Don't go
Chisora, I'll
singing,
tell you
mate.
right now, that'll be comedy gold. If Eddie Hearn said that to Chisora, that'll be comedy gold. I swear to God, he'll flip the table.
Yeah. No, man, that's listen. Hey, listen, that boy has turned. This is what I'm saying. That's what you get with Dereck, bro. I wonder if he's doing any. I don't think he's doing anything because he walked out of the presser early.
I think, yeah, he's walked out the press conference, yeah.
Yeah, he walked
walked
out.
out.
He walked out earlier, man. But I tell you, man. I mean, we got some comments here. So you see the comments in the chat. Let me see. Got quite a few. You put quite a few.
Yeah, there's some comments on there.
You see this one on the screen?
Huh?
Oh, okay, here we go. Winston Brown.
Parker. Yeah, Winston Brown saying Parker was a world champ for God's sake, and is still top relevant fighter. Dereck is new and improved. Takam KO'd, splits battered.
Bill Cups.
Throw him his pounds and like it.
Yeah. For real, man. Like that's a good point, man. Is that fair shake? Yeah, my man, fair shake. The question is, is Dereck worth it? Yeah, I say yes. Yeah, he's value for money. Is he value for money? Yeah, he is. He always comes to fight and he brings entertainment. Pay the man. Exactly, fair shake. Good. Shout out to fair shake. I ain't seen fair shake for years, bro. See what I'm saying? Definitely, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Yeah, man. Fair shake, and that's pretty much what Chisora wants. A fair shake,
Chisora went back to his pre-angry management days. Pre-angry management days. He went up, bro. Like he shows he still got it. He's still he's the original bad boy of boxing, bro. Still the original bad boy of boxing. You know what I mean? And that's what he is, man. And until that changes, man. Oh Christ, is Dereck Chisora, bad language, and all that Mike Tyson is the same. Yeah, but listen, all that shit sells, man. It sells, man. Listen, after Dereck done that little battle, I want to see the fight now. You know what I mean? I wasn't interested in the Parker fight. After that, I want to see the fight. If you don't want it, because I look at Regis Progress and Joe Taylor, there's nothing more in it. There's nothing. It's a good fight, but it's not like the bloody heavyweights, man.
Trust me, he's made the press conference and the event a whole lot more interesting. His rant has made the whole lot interesting. So I think he deserves a pay rise alone just for like making it bigger.
Yeah, killed it in the monotony of the freaking boring shit. It does, isn't it? Really, I'm not gonna lie. That little extract is just like, it's like what people die for. You know what I'm saying? It's what people die for. It is, bro. It's like, finally. Fuck this corporate shit, bro. Enough people playing the game. And it's go ahead, say something.
No, I was saying that's why, and also importantly as well, Sky cut it off. That's why I don't.
Yeah, they did. They cut the broadcast off.
Sky cut everything off.
Yeah, I saw it as well. They cut the. I switched to Matchroom straight away. Like, they cut the broadcast. I was like, you can't hide this shit. You know what I mean? Like everyone's seeing it. EJ, what's up, bro? Yeah, Dereck and Parker is definitely a headline. No doubt, fair shit. Yeah, they did cut the broadcast. That we can talk about that, trying to hide the narrative. You know what I mean? We're talking to Edge TV, Edge Note TV, right? We're talking Mr. Corporate himself, Mr. Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? We're talking to Eddie Hearn. You know who you are. Like, Mr. H Money's got, and then he called himself Mr. The Zone, right? He's called himself Mr. Matchroom. I'm gonna have to call you Mr. Matchroom too. Yo, Mr. Matchroom as well. Edge Note TV, bro. Mr. Matchroom, because, bro, like you. Usually on that shit, but now you ain't defending. You actually enjoyed it as well, like I did.
Yeah. I'm not. Hey, number one, for disclosure, I'm not Mr. Matchroom. I'm currently not getting paid by no governing bodies, promotions, or organizations.
Oh, whatever.
But
I talk to you was on it. Like, we're going anyway. Go ahead.
No. But like I like to rant. End of the day, Eddie Hearn doesn't do everything right. Do you know what I mean? And nobody does everything right in the organization. And Dereck Chisora was perfectly right to say what he had to say in that situation. And to be honest with you, look, I don't think the thing is, this is not Eddie Hearn's problem. It's David Hayes' problem. David Hay negotiated this deal, and he presented it to Chisora, and Chisora was like, "Nah, mate, I'm not happy with this." So So he's making it public and making it to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is probably going to go to David Hay, say, "Sort your boy out."
You can't. You can't.
Yeah, but David Hayes negotiating on behalf of Dereck Chisora.
He can't. He can't sort it out, bro. He can't, because Dereck is unmanageable. Just the thing. Dereck is unmanageable, bro. No one. Dereck's a law unto himself, bro. You can't. I know what you're trying to say in terms of the negotiations. No, you can't, bro. Like but I know what you mean. Like he should have talked to David Hay before they even came out. I got you. But Dereck's like that. You never know what Dereck's gonna do. Like no one ever knows what Dereck's gonna do. Frank Warren never knew what he was gonna do. You know what I'm trying to say? Dereck is a fucking intimidating fucking presence. Yeah, he don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I mean?
But come on now, you have to keep it real here. We all know what Chisora is like. You know, if you wait for something like this to last minute, and you know he don't play about money. Yeah, when it comes to money, he don't play. Like, do you know what I mean? And if you messing up his money, do you know what I mean? If you mess up his money, then you know he's gonna go on a rampage. As soon as he said, "Oh, Eddie Hearn, am I main event?" and Eddie Hearn says, "Nah, you're the guy next to him," I knew it was gonna flip. I knew it. I knew it was gonna flip straight away. I recorded that footage. As soon as he said that, I said, "Okay, shit, I'm recording this shit. I know something's gonna happen here. Chisora was gonna flip." I knew it straight because I thought he was co-main event. I thought he was co-main event.
He should be. You know, I mean, someone's asked the question, right? By the way, the fight is on the zone. Is it on the zone? And anybody, is the fight on the zone? Is it gonna be on the zone?
Yeah, it's gonna be in the zone. Yeah.
He needs to get that money, bro. Like, what's getting? You know, the zone's got holy for money. Like, well, what the fuck, bro? They're taking the piss, man. Like, why is he not getting some of the zone money? He knows that they should be getting some of the zone money, bro. Like, why?
Yeah, the thing is, the DAZN money is they're only paying the DAZN money if they are officially not a DAZN fighter, but if they are signed to be exclusively on DAZN. But I don't think Chisora is he's not exclusively with Matchroom. He's not exclusively Matchroom fighter.
That's what I'm trying to say. Why is Eddie Hearn sorted it? Yeah. That he should be getting his own money because he's sort of all these other guys out here, all these other Americans and stuff like that. Why wouldn't you give Dereck's worth the money? Like, why did they give Dereck some of that money? Like, he definitely deserves it. You know what I mean?
It's down to the zone, man. It's down to the zone. It's not like Eddie Hearn has the money, but he can't authorize a payment unless the zone authorizes it. Because the same thing what happened with Dillian White. Dillian White wanted more money. He said no. Then he went to Gerald Miller. Gerald Miller wanted more money. Then they said no, and then he had to go to the zone, and the zone had to pay extra to get the Miller fight over the line. But it's not like Eddie Hearn can say yes, I'll pay it. It's down to the zone. The zone is the one that controls it. Everything goes through them, so we can't sign the checks without the zone approving the checks.
Yeah, I got you. But I'll be honest with you, like, if they want like entertainment fights and what they're trying to promote boxing, I think Mr. Entertainment right there, you can't go far from Dereck Chisora. Like, as you seen in that little extract, bro, Dereck's entertaining, bro. Like, fuck, if I was the zone, I was like, fucking give him what he wants, man. Give him what he wants, bro.
The problem is that when it goes to networks, it's complicated because the reason why the zone has got it showing on the zone is because of the Super Series. So obviously, for promotional purposes, they're promoting the Super Series as a Super Series final event. So it's not going to look good if the zone is promoting a Super Series final event, but then it's going to be on the undercard of an event that they don't really want. Do you know what I mean? Because when they had Chisora versus Dillian White, they passed on that. They didn't want that fight, so it went on Showtime. Do you know what I mean? So they're not. I don't think the zone is high on Chisora. So it's a complicated web at the moment. Do you know what I mean? It's very complicated, but like the zone wants the Super Series, but then Sky doesn't mind having it as. Do you know what I mean? But then, because the zone is paying Eddie Hearn the most money, then they're the ones that kind of dictating it.
Yeah, I got you. So, but that's between me. Does he deserve that money?
I think he deserves it. I think that Dillian White is right. I think that he is the main event. He's the biggest draw in that.
Dillian White, Dereck Chisora,
so he should get the most money. If I was in Chisora's shoes, I'd be doing exactly the same thing. I would have thrown a table.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think he. What's the word? What's the word? Objected, or what's the protested? Protested is the word. I think he protested in the right way. I mean, he did use some words and stuff like that. But I think it was a very good protest. Like, you got 3 guys out there: Sky, Adam Smith, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and you have Sauerland here, and everyone is making money, bro. Right? And Derek's one of the fighters on the card, as one of the mules, as one of the showcase. But arguably, his fight against Parker is the main event, right? Real talk in terms of, like, you know what you're gonna get. The other fight is a little guy's fight, but bro, they don't deserve the big showcase. If they did, where's the fight? Is it in O2? It's in the O2, right? Okay. Is it London? The fight.
Yeah.
It's in London, exactly. So why, if it was the case, it was in Scotland, then that's the case. But Scotland hasn't got. Scotland, they've got the Bellhead arena, but it's not like London. London's the capital, right? So if you're talking about London, Dereck Chisora from London, he should, bro. I have no reason why, whatever they think they're giving him, whatever they think they should give him even more. Apparently, he wants a mil and a bit, and I think, fuck it, give him a fucking mil, man. Or maybe fucking 2 mil. Like, fuck it, whatever he wants, just give him the money. He deserves it. I think he deserves it. Like, Anthony Joshua got 40 mil for thing. All these guys are making mad money, bro. You know what I mean? But you know what it is? It's not what you deserve, it's what you can negotiate. And let's talk about it. Is David Hay a good negotiator?
No.
Obviously not.
I don't think he's good. He didn't negotiate for the Dillian White. He didn't negotiate right for the Dillian White fight. So I just don't think, but obviously if you sign, like what you say, if you signed a contract with him, then it might cost them a lot of money to buy out. But then what Chisora should have done was to say, look, fine, make it a trial basis. Make this partnership a trial basis. We'll see how you get on. If you can negotiate some good deals for me, then we might extend it, make it longer. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would have done. Because, because David Hay hasn't got a track record of doing good deals for fighters.
Well, yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right about that. I think you're right. If anything,
but so I don't think so. So that's what I would have done. But like, I think that Chisora, people are saying that he should have done it quietly. He should have done it this and this. But at the end of the day, I think he did the right thing.
Hey,
I think he did. I think you should make it public because he's got all the power. He's got all the power. He is the main draw. Like, so when you're the main draw, you got all the power, and by making it public, you could wreck this whole event.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
David Hayes got his live reaction right now, so I'm gonna play a little extract from that, but I ain't gonna play too much because IFL got this they've got locks on their things, and they got copyrights on their shit. So as long as I'll play a little extract from it, but I ain't gonna play too much. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll play a little extract from it, only a little bit, but I wonder if anyone's got anything of Dereck. To me, David Hayes is just gonna be political, isn't it? Let me see. Play a little extract on this little David Hay. Let me hear what he has to say. But they got mad sponsors, like David Hay. Here we go.
The press conference here for Chisora-Parker 20.
Come on, let's get to it. Come on.
How are you, mate? I'm good. Very, very good. Excited.
Yeah. Come on. No one to hear about that shit. No one want to hear about Dereck. Is Dereck still there? I think Dereck was still there. Actually, I think. Oh no! This, you know what? This interview was before the press conference, because I can see Dereck in the background. I think this press conference was before. It's not after. I know the interviews come out. What they do, the IFL always do that. They kind of interview because Dereck's in the background. I can see it because Dereck left the press conference, so there's no point playing that because it's obviously before the press conference. Yeah, what do you want this post? So we're looking for the carry on, Edge. Edge, read some comments in the chat so we can talk about.
So Dave Clay saying Hayes' reaction also. So I think he's saying there's a video just come out with David Hay reacting.
That's old. Yeah, that's before the press conference because I see Dereck in the background. He's got his red jacket on, so it's not. It was what they usually do. I thought they usually do interviews before because everyone's, you know what I'm saying. But that's it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, that's the comment from Dave Clay on there. So yeah. Do you want me to go into the chat? See people.
Yeah.
Yes. So Dave. Dave Obianuli said Chisora got caught up in Regis Taylor location dispute. Yeah. Dave Clay saying hopefully Coogan gets Chisora before he busts out of here. So, but I think he's gone. He left before the press conference finished. I think he already left.
Yeah, he did.
So Dave Clay said the first 1 minute 30 seconds is pre-presser. George Druga says everyone knows Chisora in America. That's the thing. Chisora is a worldwide name. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but he's a name. But I wouldn't say, global. But but he's a bigger name. He's the biggest name in this event. Do you know what I mean? So, so in that sense, he is the biggest name. MB says no Vaseline. Yeah, Ice Cube. Engelbert Humpernick says Coogan won't do you like that. EJ, chill, mate. Dave Clay say the first 90 seconds is before, then it cuts back in after. Oh, okay. So Dave Clay thinks he's talking about that footage from David Hay. Legend 27 saying, think you're watching the wrong one.
Okay.
So Legend saying Eddie Hearn reacts to astonishing attack. So I think there's a new video because they're saying that there's another videos up with Eddie Hearn reacting to.
What you said? I think they edit it or something like that. Yeah. Let me see it. Let me see that joke because. Let me hear that joke. I thought they did that because. All right. Let me see what they got here. We'll have a look. See what they got here. Bloody hilarious, man. Really. Absolutely hilarious stuff here we're watching here. I mean, it's all comes down to like people getting what you negotiate, not what you deserve. You know what I mean? And you're right, David Hayes not very good. That's the truth of the matter, man. The man, the man. You send a manager in there to negotiate you to get you one, and like end of the day, you should be, Derek's expecting to be main event. That's what he expects. Expects to be main event. Think he deserves it. There's no question in my mind that the man knows his worth, and he feels like these people are freaking devaluing him, man. You know what I mean? I think Parker's getting nice money. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Parker's getting, but Parker's already signed a deal to be part of the zone. So I think his deal is
you see,
he's getting a fixed amount of money no matter what.
Yeah.
I think he's getting a fixed amount of money no matter what. So I think they're fine in that sense. But I think Chisora, he's on a 5-by-5 basis.
All right, here we go.
It's more okay.
Chris Talent, and also Josh Taylor.
Nah, man, this is before the press conference, bro. I think they're gonna skip it. They said skip. They're skipping. This is before the press conference. This is before, man. Is it after?
Hopefully, once it calms down a bit.
Okay, yeah.
As I'm aware, it's not.
It's skipped.
That's your opinion, and that's how.
Yeah, there we go. Let me hear what you said.
And everything's none whatsoever. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, let's just get it.
In the war zone, I'm telling you, everything's irritating him. Everything's none whatsoever. Yeah. None. He trained today real well. He sparred, did some good rounds of sparring. Everything was flying. Best. I was amazed and impressed and real happy to see his first sparring session go as well as it did. So I thought it was a buzzing ride, but it just started irritating him. I think the fact he felt as though he was on an undercard when we were here at the O. So I get where he's coming from. Obviously, you've got a unification fight. He believes he's the top dog on the show, although there's no world title fights. And that's his opinion, and that's how he feels.
Not the concept of what he's saying.
As far as I'm aware, it's not an issue, but it's an issue with him. So it is an issue. If it's an issue with him, hopefully once he calms down a bit, we get back in the gym again later. He'll just, but as I said, he's ready for war. He's ready to go. As I said, he has the engine now that he had. Normally, what he does, he picks for a fight and then he goes off the scene for a couple months.
I don't know. I'm not buying into anything he's saying here, man. I'm not buying it. Are you buying it? I'm not buying it. Ed, you there? Ed's about man.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm not buying anything
Hello?
he said. I'm not. Yeah, I can hear you. Ed, you there? You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm not buying what he's saying, man. I'm not buying what David Hayes saying. I'm not buying it. He's saying Dereck peaks and stuff like that, and he's ready to fight. Well, fucking, we're in September, man. What you talking about? The fight's in October. You know what I mean? Like he's. I think he's trying to mask it, man. You know what I mean? And I spin doctors. That's what I expect. But nah, he's been fucking. Whether he's sparring, he's pissed off. He ain't got no trainer. He just come to the press conference, and what you said, I think is right on board. He found out he's not the main event. You know what I'm saying? And then the day and this goes back to the money he got from his last fight. He feel like he got more money. I feel like he deserves more money. You know what I mean? And like you said, the zone money. Right.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah, look, he's playing it down. He's like, don't worry, it's all. But we all know what really went on in the press conference. Chisora. One thing about Chisora, man, he don't really bullshit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, he's pissed off. He'll let people know about it. Do you know what I mean? If he wanted to promote the fight, he could have done it a different way. He could have easily said, "Oh, I'm gonna beat Chisora or beat Parker. I'm gonna do." You know, he could have promoted it a different way. But one thing he don't lie about is money. When his money is not right, people will know about it. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So I think
100%.
so. David Hayes playing it down. He's trying to say, "Oh, don't worry." He was a little bit upset, and you know, blah blah blah. But he's gonna have to calm Chisora down. Go back to Eddie and say, "Eddie, can I have some of that DAZN money, please, so we can cheer Chisora up." And behind the scenes, they have to try and sort something out.
I think he's picked the worst manager because Eddie Hearn and Dave Hay don't get along. They don't get along, bro.
Eddie Hearn who?
Eddie Hearn and David Hay don't get along, bro. I'll tell you why, yeah. Remember the Bellew and Hay press conference, the first one, the very first press conference.
Yeah.
I was there, and David Hay absolutely embarrassed him because it was Haymaker's promotion on the card. And he said, listen, and Eddie Hearn was promoting the fight as he normally does. Dave Hay took the mic, goes, I had enough of you talking. I thought Adam Smith was going to be talking. I don't want you talking in this press conference. You're not allowed to talk. And he completely embarrassed Eddie Hearn then. And I saw Eddie Hearn in the after, and he was so pissed. Eddie Hearn's a grassroots guy.
I thought David Hay David, I mean, the thing is, like, Chisora knew what he was getting himself into. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, look, he's pissed off. I understand that he's pissed off, but at the end of the day, into when you sign with David Hay, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you just
no, it's not that. It's David Hay and Eddie Hearn. Like, look, I'm telling you, they don't like each other. And what I'm trying to say to you, it's not really Dereck. Eddie ain't got nothing with Dereck, yeah. It's David Hay. So what you're trying to say to you in a negotiation, he's purposely fucking over David Hay just to fuck over David Hay. So in the negotiations, when you like to send David Hay in there to negotiate, Eddie Hearn ain't gonna be nice to him, bro. He's not gonna be like, yeah, you deserve that. He's just giving him fucking peanuts, and Dereck knows it. So Derek's in a fucked up situation. You know, it's one of them things here. You know, Edgy.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. That's the thing though, because like, but that comes down to Chisora again. Because at the end of the day, if you knowingly hire somebody that don't get along with Eddie Hearn, and may be tricky when it comes to your money, you don't want your money getting messed up. If I was in Dereck Chisora's shoes, it's like, okay, fair enough. You and Eddie Hearn don't get along, but I don't care about that. As long as my money's right, it's all good. So if there's a potential of my money getting messed up, then I need to get another new management team.
Yeah, but you can't. But to get a new manager, you're gonna have to pay him out. He ain't got no money to pay David out the contract.
It's too late now. It's too late now. But
you can see David Hay you can see he's a fighter. He's got pride. Yeah, he's not fucking calling Eddie Hearn begging for more money. Eddie won't pick up the phone. Eddie, this is the thing, right? You know what Eddie is. He's a businessman, right? He goes, this is a contract. This is how much you're worth. This is how much you're getting, right? Dave Hayes says, is that it? He goes, yeah, but we should get more. Goes, no, that's what you're going to get. Look, take it or leave it, right? And they go, okay, I'll talk to Dereck. Dereck's obviously, this is what I'm saying. I don't think the contract's been signed. This is why I say, why do you think Joseph Parker's not there? They try to, this is what they've spun it here, that Joseph Parker is in training, and why is he not there? His fucking pictures on the back. He knew about this press conference. Why is he not there? Because you know why? Dereck ain't signed the fucking contract. That's what it is. So there's dispute already. That's what it is. That's what I think. I don't think the contract's been signed, man. I don't think the contract's been signed. Why would they not come from New Zealand if the contract was signed? Higgins. In fact, you know what?
Yeah, but they wouldn't announce. But I think the contract is signed because you wouldn't announce it if it wasn't signed.
No. Sometimes
because that'll be silly because you know you're gonna be paying for an event that's not guaranteed to go ahead because they haven't signed the contract.
That's like Regis Progress though. Regis Progress and thing was scheduled, but they were haggling about the negotiation. Remember that happens in boxing all the time, where basically they promoted it. And they know they want to do it, but they're still kind of finding it out. But they just need the ink now. Now, whether if he signed the contract, he still can come out the contract because end of the day, as a fighter, in terms of the money now, that like it does come down to your manager. I think David Hay hasn't done a good job because his relationship with Eddie Hearn, and it's caused Dereck money. That's what it is. And remember, it's costing money.
I don't think the problem is the money part. I think he signed the contract. I think he was happy with the money and everything. The issue I think he has is that he's not main event. That's the problem. Yeah. Because in that rant he said, fine, if I'm not main event, pay me more money. So that means he already knows what money he's getting. Because why would you ask for more if you don't know what you're getting?
You know the funny thing about it? He's silly to say that, like, so Eddie Hearn said, okay, I'll make you co-main event, right? But how can you be co-main when the World Boxing Series, the World Boxing Series, they usually do it by themselves. This is the first time where the World Boxing Series is collab with an actual main event itself. This actually doesn't happen before. So then someone's being cheap. Someone's being cheeky and cheap. That's what Dereck's saying. He's like, well, let's think about this, right? The money they're giving to them little guys, Dereck's saying, I could have had that. That's what he's saying, isn't it?
But the thing is, they are being cheap because really the Super Series final should be a separate event in itself.
Yes, it should be. The tickets ain't doing good.
Huh?
The tickets ain't doing good. That's why they moved Eddie Hearn and the land. They're taking livings. That's what Dereck's saying, isn't it? They're not really doing that well.
Yeah, which is understandable. But then you have to. It's just But I can understand. The thing is, I can understand where Eddie's coming from because Eddie is negotiating with David Hay. So Eddie Hearn went, this is what you're getting, this is the deal, blah, 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 blah. So Eddie Hearn and David Hay agreed to the deal. So it wasn't Chisora. So obviously Eddie Hearn's thinking, okay, it's cool. Everything's all been agreed. Everything's fine. So Eddie Hearn's thinking, cool, no problem. So then David Hay has gone to Chisora and he's not happy with the deal. And that happens all the time it happens all the time in sports in general where you're relying on your manager to negotiate the deal on your behalf, and your manager gives you a shit deal, a rubbish deal, and then you're presenting it back to that person with the rubbish deal, and you're trying to make it into gold. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You're trying to make Chisora convincing that this deal that is rubbish is good when it's not.
Yeah, someone made a point, man. What's his name? What's his name? Goran. Is it Goran? Goran Guru. He's saying it's 24-hour flight from New Zealand to UK. I understand that, but I think they would have come if it was all finalized. It doesn't look like the fight's finalized, bro. I think this is because remember the Regis Progress and thing was supposed to happen, and I think they're panicking with the World Boxing Series, and I think they've hijacked Dereck's event. That's what he's saying. He's feeling, well, if they've hijacked my event, pay me more money. They can have the time. It's not real. He just wants more money, man. I understand he wants co-main event, but because bro, he wants more money. The winner at the Super. Listen to this, right? This is true, right? Is this not true? The The winner out of the World Boxing Series gets $1 million. Is that not true? Over $1 million.
I'm not sure about the prize. The prize
Yeah,
money for winning it.
It's 50. It's either 50 mil. Remember, it's over 50. Because remember, each fight is over about 10 mil, innit? I think the winner gets to the final, you get 50 mil. But they did that with the George Groves one. The winner gets 50 mil.
I think you get quite a lot of money, but that's the problem. The problem is
50 mil, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. 50 mil at least. So you can't give Dereck 1 or 2.
Yeah, but the Super Series is different from the normal fight event. So the Super Series pot is different. So this is why they complicated it, because they should have made it separate. They should have made it separately for Chisora. You have your event, and then the negotiations would have been a lot easier. But now you're gonna try and say, Chisora, wait a minute, these guys get more money than me on this event. I should be getting more money, but the money is separate. Do you know what I mean? And so it's difficult for them now. That's why they got no choice. That's why Dereck Chisora is in a strong position, because if he pulls out, then who are they going to replace, and how are they going to convince the public that this is pay-per-view?
They got enough time though. October.
Yeah, but who do you think? If let's say Chisora pulls out, who do you think they could get in at short notice that's going to save this pay-per-view?
From London, yeah, that's pretty hard, man. That's pretty hard. From London, Dillian White.
That ain't gonna happen.
Well,
you think Dillian White is asking about money now? What do you think? What do you think Dillian White's gonna do?
Hey, have you seen his Twitter? He shut down all his Twitter. It's all black. Have you seen it?
Who, Dillian White?
Yeah, if you go on his Twitter, the picture in the background, it's all dead. It's all black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you go on his Twitter, you see it. He's giving you some shit, man. He gave you some shit, bro.
What's yeah?
What was that?
Well, I don't know, man. His other social media I'm still on.
No, it's not working. I'm just saying, it's no picture. No, bro.
Might be doing some maintenance or something.
There's no maintenance, bro. The guy share you gave you some shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Dillian White, man. Like Eddie Hearn said, there's a court date happening. I don't know.
Let's think of another replacement. Which other replacement can you put in there? Okay, I got one for you. Dave Allen. What about Dave Allen? David Price. David Price. David Price versus Joseph Parker.
Is that David Price versus Joseph Parker?
Yeah, I'll take that. Pay-per-view.
You know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Go on.
I think that sounds be an interesting fight.
Because Price is cool, Price will
I don't think he will save it, but I think it will be like, I think they'll cut their losses and they'll say, look, put David Price in against Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker will take the fight.
I think Price could beat him. I think Price could beat Parker. I think if they put Parker, Price is cool. I reckon they could put Price in there. I think Price would take it. It was like, okay, Dereck could win it. That's how they could have blackballed Dereck out. Like, listen, you're too much drama. Let's put David Price in there against Joseph Parker. Do you think Joseph Parker's team would take David Price though? He's a big guy, But sure, a fucking big guy, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I think they'll take it.
I think Price could keep
if I was them, I'll take it. I mean, like, it's only going to get harder from David Price. Let's keep it real.
Oh, I got one.
I got
Legend's got one. Good man, Legend 27. He said Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce short notice.
Yeah, I was saying that, but I think he's focused on Gerald Miller right now.
Is he fighting Gerald Miller? They fighting each other.
Nah, I don't know, but I think that Joe Joyce wants Gerald Miller. He's posted all over his social media saying he wants Gerald Miller next. Gerald Miller's saying send over the contract. So I think they're trying to. I don't know. Maybe look. I think that fight could potentially be happening.
Nah, man. We're talking about filling right now. So forget what we think right now. Joe Joyce replacement. Do you reckon they'll take that short note and put it in and get Joseph Parker? Do you reckon Joe Joyce's team will take that? Do you reckon Parker's team will take? I don't think Parker's team will take that. I don't think Joseph
will take that fight.
No, I don't think Joseph Parker will take that fight.
Yeah, I think
my man is in there.
Joe Joyce will take it.
Joe Joyce. No, what? That's what you think. Joe Joyce will take it.
Joe Joyce will take it. He's after any name right now. He'll take anything right now.
You think Joe Joyce will
He'll take anything.
Parker?
Huh?
I don't think Parker's team will take that. You know, I don't think they want that.
Parker won't. I don't think Parker will take Joe Joyce.
I don't think they will.
I think Joe Joyce would.
Yeah, I think Joe Joyce.
I think they'll take David Price.
Yeah, I think so. Or what about Daniel Dubois? Short notice. You think Daniel Dubois will take that Parker fight?
I don't know if Daniel Dubois will take Joseph Parker. I don't know if Joseph Parker will take Daniel Dubois. I think it's like high risk, low reward type situation.
Yeah, it's a lot to lose. Dereck Chisora.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Dubois would take it. I think Dubois.
Who you at, Edgy? You bounced out? My man Edgy's got connection problems, bro. And I've been reading your comments in there, man. But listen, let me see anyone else is saying anything on social media. David Hayes spinning the damn thing. I don't want to listen to what he had to say, man. He was spinning it. You know what I mean? He was spinning the thing. It's long about this, that, and the other. Third. The man not giving the man the money. The deal they've done is garbage. I tell you what, Dereck helped sell. Just that little extract. Dereck helped sell the Super Series fight. Makes people want. If people want to watch it, because we're hardcore, but just for the casual and all the sky, they want to see it, man. You know what I mean? Talking about negotiations, money. Never seen that before. You know what I mean? The outburst of a fighter, the demanded. But actually, I've seen stuff like that before. You know what I mean? I think Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, I think he was complaining about the fight. Mate, I think he's complaining about his weight. I will see Blood Boxing is going to do a live on Dereck Chisora speaking out. It's significant about the little titles. You see, I think Blood Boxing is going to do a little bit on it. See, people going to do stuff on it, man. People going to do their thing on it. Hatman will do something on it later. Raphael Dawkins done something. And me and my man Raphael Dawkins, I think he's done a live on it. We're waiting until my man Edge jumps back. Hopefully he'll come back. Edge he's on mute at a minute. So Edge, when you're ready, come back in. Let me see. You guys keep popping the comment. Keep the thumbs up. Yo, appreciate the 20 thumbs up. Appreciate that, man. Yo, keep coming, peoples. Let me hear my man Raphael Dawkins. Raph. Yeah, because David here, I'm not really into those spin doctors, man. You know what I mean? I'm not really into that. Like, you know what I mean? This, that, the other, Derek. Man, the man's clearly, you know, I'm clearly pissed, man. The man's clearly pissed. All right? And he wants his money. Simple. I want to hear no nonsense about nothing. Let me hear my man Raph has to say.
And Josie Parker will never have had the heat that's going to be brought to him on the 26th of October. Yep.
I see. He was playing the team.
Pocket money you'll make it. He will put in my pocket.
Yo, I thought two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers. And
follow that, Josh.
Oh, where is it going?
Little guys. Area.
Give me a rap right there.
Well, I think it's Chisora-Parker. But
let me hear this.
Two of the more established fighters. Prograis and Taylor, or oh dear. Oh dear, Dereck. What are you doing, Dereck? Bloody hell, Dereck. Oh dear. Who's she? Anyway, yeah. What can one say about Dereck's outburst? Dereck Chisora. Blimey, that came out of left field. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. For a few seconds, I thought, Dereck, now Dereck, what are you doing, Dereck? You know, thinking about it. Who is the headline on that card? Look at the names. Who should be headlined on that card? I think it's Two of the most established, two of the more established fighters. Prograis and Taylor or Chisora-Parker? I think it's Chisora-Parker. But Matchroom are employing a very intelligent strategy. They did it for the Campbell, or should I say the Lomachenko-Campbell fight we just saw. We just did a live on. Covered the card over here, Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Covered the live card with the live show, as we usually do, right about in this area. And it was a clever strategy employed by Matchroom, Eddie Hearn. They had the little guys as the headline. Quality fighters. But they backed it up. Almost guaranteed success by having the likes of Hughie Fury and Alexander Povetkin as the chief bout on the undercard. So effectively, what you had was a co-main event in the form of Povetkin and Hughie Fury. You effectively had a co-main event, but were they paid as co-main eventers? Were they paid as co-main? Did Hughie Fury deserve to be paid as a co-main event? No, it's just coming up. But Povetkin may have had a stronger argument. But certainly, the same strategy appears to be employed here. Excuse me, getting a little tongue-tied and twisted. The same strategy of having main events with two light guys as the main event, but bolstering it up and as the main supporting beam, so to speak, having two well-known, well-established heavyweight boxers, higher ranking heavyweight, well-known heavyweight boxers as the main supporting beam on the show being headlined by lighter fighters. Yeah, I think Chisora has a point. He has an interesting way of expressing himself, but he certainly got the message across. Was he wrong? Is what he's saying wrong? I don't particularly think it is wrong. I think Chisora has a very good point. Very good point indeed. Clearly there's a time and a place for everything one could say, one could suggest, but Matchroom are using a very clever tactic. People are sometimes reluctant to fork out for the littler guys, but not so reluctant to fork out for the bigger guys. Many people will be going to the O2 arena to see the big guys, the heavy guys, Chisora and Parker. Maybe even 50%. Could it be argued that 50% will be most looking forward to the heavyweight clash who attend the O2 arena? And if that is the case, then does Chisora not have a case? I'm not going to keep this too long. It's lunchtime. I got to get my lunchtime grub in me. But came home to see this, and I had to feed the people.
That's Raphael Dawkins, yeah. Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Make sure after this, or you can check it out. Raphael Dawkins, he's the spell. You see his channel, and you guys comment on that Raphael Dawkins channel. Subscribe to him. It's a good guy, man. I talk to him quite a lot. There's nothing more to it. Let me see if Edge has come back. Is Edge still there? He's on mute. Edge, you back? Edge. No Edge. For some reason, I can't hear you if you're speaking. For what's getting on it. Sometime I one minute. If it's me, yeah, because sometimes my mic wasn't funny. 1 second. But you're muted. Edge, you got off mute again. You having technical problems. Sometimes my mic wasn't funny.
I used to be so.
Yes, that was Raphael Dawkins, isn't it? Let me see. The outside thing, man. This thing is just, I don't know. I have no idea, boy. This is Edge's left. The outside thing, man. Nah, it's me. I'm cool. Edge's got technical problems. Edge, you there? Okay, let me see. Let me check my sound. Let me check if my sound's not working. Yo, yeah, my sound's over here. Yeah, my sound's okay. Edge, you need to check your sound or something like that. For some reason, I can't hear you. You're off mute, but for some reason I can't hear anything you're saying. If you're saying anything, let me see if you're saying anything. My sound's okay. Edge, you need to check your sound or something like that. For some reason, yeah. He's got 7 technical problems. Let me see what you guys saying in the chat. Oh man, it's a spare for Taylor and Progress, yeah, though. They didn't deserve, yeah, no one cares about. Okay, it's true. Yeah, man. I tell you, boy, listen, them not hijacking the man's press, the man feel like he needs to eat. Because they guys are on the rise, innit? These two are on the rise, Taylor and Progress, they're getting paid. They're making sure they're making that money. Taylor's got a nice fan base. Edge is giving me a comment. Let me see. Let me see what you're saying, Edge. Oh, you got some sound issues. I'm going to log out and try and come back again. I got sound issues. No problem, Edge. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. Still funny. Yeah, yeah, so let me see what he's saying. Let me see what you guys saying. Spare foot, man, I know what. Listen, if anything, that helped. I think that actually helped their fight. It helped buster the tickets. People are gonna have an opinion on the fighters in general. Are they getting what they deserve? You know what I mean? Eddie's talking about Wilder doesn't get what he deserves. Well, Dereck ain't getting what he deserves, and he's on your card. What about that, Eddie? So just sort something out. And that's the same thing. Wasn't Regis? What's his name? Ruiz was saying he didn't deserve that, and they had to sort it out. So you gotta give them, man. You gotta stop being fucking tight with people's money. Give fucking people the money, man. True, the True and the boxing board of control might put pressure on them. Yeah, give the fucking money. So much money going around the zone. Everyone's profiting, and the fighters not getting the money. They're the entertainment. Like they should be looked after, man. They should look after. Like you know what I mean? He can get hurt. Seriously, putting his life on the line. People getting money. This guy knows that he's been in the game for a minute, right? They need to be looked after. So I have no queries in my mind that I'm on the side of the fighter, and at the end of the day, he's valued for money. Give the money. Everyone's getting paid. Give the man his money or whatever he deserves, and then let's be the end of it. I don't think he's, and yeah, if you want to make it co-main event to the thing, why not? There's no harm in that. I don't see why anyone can't move the needle. The Sowlins, or it's supposed to be World Boxer Series. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. So why not? Because Dereck is the O2. That's his home. He's from London. He don't live too far from it. He sells tickets. He just does. Right? Dereck's never had a problem selling tickets because he's entertainment. He's been doing it from his amateur and featured the ABC, won the ABAs. When he signed Frank Warren, he's been doing it from time. So give the man his money. Give the man that back his money. I'm waiting for Edge to come back. It's the time he chose to say what he had to say. Shit, I think it's all good. It just people talk about boxers these days not getting paid what they deserve. So I think more fighters should do that. I think a lot of fighters have gone around and think, like, shit, I should get more. Yeah, they should get more, but it's a way you negotiate. Yeah, he hasn't really got a good manager, man. Yeah, he's picked David Hay. David Hay needs to come out on camera and say this, that the other. Bottom line is that end of the day, Dereck should have never left Don Charles. to the level of Don Charles. And you know what I'm saying? And these are the things you put yourself into. So Don Charles has been ringing off at the minute. People want to quote and this, that, the other. But it's a really good talk about. I appreciate all you guys like dropping your comments and stuff like that. I can see you guys are probably worn off of it now. And everyone's going around the internet to see what other people are saying and stuff like that. But Eddie Hearn and they're not put spin. They're gonna put a spin on it. We don't know. I don't know about the money. I saw it out with David Hayes. David Hayes, you know what I'm saying? They be blaming each other. But Dereck is the main event. If he's complaining about this, his head's not in the right place. You know what I'm saying? His head's not in the right place. But in these press conferences where they're monotonous and boring, this guy broke the trend, spoke out, spoke his mind, and that, my man, even if he doesn't box again, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. He'll be a credit. People will pat him on the back and say, yo, this is a guy who spoke his mind and said what was on. I got no qualms about the man speaking up for things when shit is wrong. You know what I mean? What is wrong is wrong. What is right. End of the day, yeah, when it comes to money and stuff like that, security, now maybe they might say to him, we don't give you no money, we're gonna drop you from the sky. No, fuck that. Okay, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You know, end of the day, like we'll see what happens. But people, this has gone out. Everyone knows about it, like so. Hopefully they sort it out and maybe he fights Parker. But I guarantee it, the Parker fight is gonna be one of the hardest fights of his career. Even going into the fight, I wouldn't favor him. After this, I still wouldn't favor him too much with Parker, and because Parker could move, he could box. Dereck, at this stage in his career, his legs are not the same no more, and he takes a lot of shots. You know what I mean? At this stage, he just wants to fight. So he calls himself War Chisora. He needs someone to stand right in front of him like the heavy bag, so we can put hands on you, throw them hooks to the body, hooks to the head, uppercuts, and all that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Parker's not going to try and do that with him. Parker's just going to try and eke out a point position, or if the knockout comes, he'll take it. Parker can hit now. He can hit pretty hard, but I think Dereck will do all right with him. But I think if it goes to the scorecard, I think Parker will win a decision against Dereck. You know what I mean? But in spots, yeah, like Dereck will be good, but Eddie, bro, he's got some arsenal to do, bro. But anyways, I was waiting for Edge to come back in. Shout out to Edge Note TV. Sub to his channel as well, Edge Note TV. He was just here. He's in the chat. You can just press the icon where his thing is and like come back and sub to him. And also Unrivaled, congratulates him getting 1,000 subs. Me myself, man, I'm trying to work up to 10,000, boy. So appreciate all you guys in the chat. Coming here first time, you getting subs, make sure you sub to my channel for news and updates in boxing, historical information, debates, you name it, instant reaction. I'm on it. Yeah, I could have went to the press conference today, but I said, nah, I'm not really interested. I looked at the card, I said, it's nothing, but hey, it's definitely interesting. It was an interesting press conference. Dereck has made it interesting. He's got talking points. We're going to talk about it. Man, I'm EJ Boxing Live. Hope you appreciate, obviously, this reaction to the thing. And check out all the other videos on unboxing. Yeah, boy, listen, the fighters deserve their money. That's what they're the entertainment. That's what we come here to watch. And like Dereck, even if it's gonna be his last fight, give the man what he's worth. That's what I'm saying. I'm on the side of the fighter in this one. And he chose the time to say what he had to say, and I ain't got no problem with it. But we do talk about it. If he doesn't, who's the replacement? I think the number one replacement will probably be David Price. I think they might probably do that route. I mean, they could probably do that route, take him off the poster. It's still early enough to do that. But would Price take it against Parker? Would Parker take it against Price? Because that's a tall guy, you know. Short notice just didn't go well for AJ. You know what I'm saying? Bring him a reason. So Parker could, if that was the case, I'll put money on Parker, put money on Price straight away. If that fight happens, I'll tell you that right now. Price is value for money. All right, I'm gonna end this broadcast, y'all. I'm EJ Boxing Live. Thanks for coming over. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.